What's going on, guys? It's the Sneaker Professor, and I'm a couple days late with this, but we finally got the cool gray 9s. Guys, these are nice. I'm gonna show you guys right up, like, we're just gonna get into this. So let's show you guys the box. It's kind of like a typical, box that 9s or 11s would come in, but it's all gray, which is nice. But the top is actually like a matte instead of having like a sheen on it. If you guys got the Columbia 11s, those ones had like a sheen on the top, but this one's kind of like a matte finish on the top of the box. I think it's cool. I think they did the box fine. I think this is, perfect for what we wanted, an all gray box. They should have did this with the Black Cats with an all black box, but it's cool. Let's get into these. So they're already laced up. My homie laced these up already. Shout out to Smooth. He has a crazy lace up game. But guys, these are really nice in hand. Like, honestly, I think Jordan did they've been doing a good job this year. I would say the only criticism I would have about this is just the patent leather is slightly low on the shoe. But guys, you can't really go wrong with these in general. Like, it's an all gray shoe, patent leather on it. These are nice. And these did better than a lot of people expected. People were saying these were gonna sit, they weren't gonna do well, they're gonna go for under retail, on sale. Guys, these sold out and the stock was limited. So if this doesn't show you guys get on your game this year and actually put in the footwork to get these sneakers that Jordan's releasing, this shows it right here, because 9s are typically never even hyped. The Olive 9 sat, but this year, guys, Jordan's limiting stock. They got rid of their other CEO, they got a new guy, and they are going back to what they used to do. They're limiting stock. Yes, they're still GRs. They're still, I wouldn't consider them impossible or hard to get, but they're a lot more difficult to get now. You might actually have to go line up, and getting these online, the website freezes, stuff like that. So this is your guys' chance to go make connections, try to meet people at Foot Locker, JD Sports, Hibbett, wherever you guys are, and see if you guys can get someone to hold a pair for you. If not, go and line up and make sure you guys can secure a pair, because this in itself set the tone for the rest of the year, because 9s, like I said, are not the most hyped shoe, and these sold out within seconds, and no stores around me even had these. Although in Canada, we're kind of getting them late, which is why the delay for the video. Foot Locker, Champs, and I think a few other stores didn't get their pairs yet. Only like JD Sports and Groovy and stuff, I think, got their pairs, but most other stores didn't. I don't know if Sneakers got them. I'm not sure about Sneakers and Nike and stuff. I don't know if they got them in Canada, but I know Foot Locker and Champs didn't. But guys, let's take a look at these shoes. You've got an all gray shoe, a nubuck upper, which is, it's not a premium material, it's not the nicest, but it's fine for a GR. You've got that patent leather wrapping around the entire shoe. You've got that 23 at the back, which looks clean, and the globe. And the Jordan 9 was actually never worn by Michael Jordan on court when he was on the Bulls, because this is when he was retired from the game of basketball. But he actually wore the cool gray 9s on the Wizards. Technically, it's not an original colorway, but he did wear them on the Wizards. So, I mean, it's still a classic, right? These released originally in 02, and I have the 2002 pair to compare to you guys. And honestly, they did a pretty good job, just, a couple minor things, but they're never gonna get something absolutely perfect. But I gotta say, they're nice. I think this is a nice, clean, summer shoe. You guys will like these a lot better in person. Like, these are nice. I've been waiting a while to have these, but let's compare these to the 02 pair for you guys. So we've got the 2002 pair on my right, and we've got the 2025 pair on my left, and these are 23 years old compared to the new pair. And you guys can probably see a couple differences in itself. The shape is different. The tongue sits higher on the older pair, and the nubuck is way nicer on the older pair, and it's not even really close in that aspect. But guys, they did a pretty good job. Like, these are clean. It's a cool gray. Cool grays are usually pretty popular. This is probably one of the most popular Jordan 9s. You guys can see in the patent leather, it's kind of very oxidized, and it's kind of turning to an olive green on the 2002 pair. Whereas here it's nice, fresh, and icy on the newer pair, of course. But you guys can see kind of subtle differences and whatnot. Like, the material, like I said, guys, is a lot nicer on the older pair. You can see the folds in the material, the softness and everything. The Jumpman's bigger on the side. If you guys look here, the Jumpman's actually bigger on the older pair and stuff. The tongue in itself looks pretty, pretty good on the on the new pair, like it looks solid, but it's so much softer on the older pair. Like I wish you guys had these in hand to actually feel the older pair, and the tongue's actually like a nubuck mesh, where on the new pair it's like a different material. It's like a whole different quality of material. You know, they didn't really change much at the bottom. You guys can see how oxidized the 2002 pair is compared to the 2025 pair, but they're also, you know, worn I think twice. I think I wore these twice from dead stock, so you know there's that as well. But you guys can see how much these will change over the years as you guys have these. And one of my favorite parts of the Jordan 9 is the bottom in itself. This is kind of like the shoe that, you know, they were showing that we're not just Nike, we're not just US, sorry, we're going global. Like they have all the different countries and stuff on here. Like it has one of the most unique bottoms of a shoe that we've probably, you know, ever seen. And that's why, like I said, they have that globe on the back. And guys, for Jordan 9s, in terms of fitting and stuff, you will probably want to go half a size up. Typically, most of you probably already have this pair, I'm assuming. So maybe you guys already got your sizes and stuff, but typically, you know, a half size up, just because it has that inner sock and it has this nice tab to pull to actually get your foot in. These are very comfortable shoes. If you want to hoop in, these 9s are a very decent shoe to hoop in. I've hooped in them, they're very decent to hoop in. But overall, I'm going to give these like a 7 out of 10, to be honest. I think, you know, if they did the nubuck better and they raised the patent leather slightly, I think it could have been that 8 or 9 out of 10. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty nice. And we haven't seen these since 2012, so it's nice that we got these back. This is a shoe that I'm sure a lot of people, you know, would like to have back. The 2012 pair, I had that pair, and you know, that was a beautiful pair. I got rid of it just because, you know, I have the 02 pair. The 02 pair is that much better, the quality is better. And guys, if you've ever held an original shoe in hand, you know how nice they actually are. And I'm not just saying it because it's older, because there's things that, you know, I like about newer shoes as well, technology wise, build wise. You know, they get better. Jordan will obviously get better over time, because, you know, just because a shoe's older, guys, like I say all the time, does not make it better. But, you know, just in general, the build of the actual 02 pair, like it's actually held up so well. And, you know, for being old, but this pair is officially retired, guys. Like, you know, I haven't worn these actually since 2021. So it's been about 4 years, but now I can officially retire these, put these in the box, put them away. And I finally have the new pair to share with you guys. I'm gonna be rocking these. I'm actually gonna be rocking these. A lot of shoes I don't wear, but this is a shoe I'm gonna wear. The back of the shoe, like I'll show you guys in the comparison at the back, it's almost spot on for the most part. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like the back, you know, it's fairly spot on. You know, the 23 looks pretty good. The shape of the shoe looks good. It's just, like I said, the material and stuff, but guys, we're accustomed to it. Jordan's not gonna give us the greatest material. But guys, that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Was this a cop? Was it a drop? These are going to release in Canada probably within the next week or two. So if you guys didn't get them and you're in Canada, stay tuned for these. Do you guys like the older pair, or is this a pass because there's so many shoes this year? Honestly, for me, it's a cop. Most shoes this year are going to be a cop. I think this is a great shoe. And if you're an OG, if you're a guy that likes 9s, if you like the cool gray line, this is a perfect shoe. It's a great summer shoe, and it's not too expensive. Resale on this isn't too bad either. So that's it for this video, guys. I appreciate the support. Thank you, guys. Go check out my latest video, the Brick by Brick 4s, if you guys haven't seen it. And I'm going to be bringing you guys the craziest comparisons. I've seen guys compare the 2012 pair. I do not see guys comparing the 2002 pair. This is the original, guys. I'm not comparing the original. Stay tuned on this channel. We're showing you guys original sneakers. I'm comparing this to the original. There's no other comparison that beats the original. 2012 pair doesn't even compare with this. So you guys stay tuned, subscribe. I'm gonna be bringing you guys some crazy content. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.